and it's going to be the winner's side this time. Are you ready for the winner's side? This is going to be some exciting stuff. This is first match: Arbuz versus AV, Dust Metal versus Chip. This is going to be quite the match indeed. Although, once again, thank you to Rexoon and Dexdog for playing in the tournament here. Hopefully they got some experience, and next time we see them, they'll be able to learn and impress us once more. Alright, looks like the players are ready to go. Into the lobby we go, LeConte. No rest for us as we have another match underway here. It's AV versus ArbuzBudesh. Neck and neck, these two will.
Yeah, this is AV, one of the old guard, and Arbuz definitely one of the strongest players right now. So we will see how this plays out into army selection. Not too much waiting around.
Oh look, Arbuz chose the Arbuz deck. What a surprise! Oh my!
It's pretty much what we expected. So
how should AVUltima go about countering this?
Apparently, he believes it involves lizards, toads, pigeons, ferrets, falcons, and a machine gun.
So poking pressure, basically?
Yeah, something like ferrets defended by toads, I think, is a play.
Alright,
a little bit of a delay at the start, so make sure you catch up.
Go, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be AVUltima versus ArbuzBudesh, game number 1 here.
So I'm informed that this is not the Arbuz deck, but the Tavo Lobo deck, because he was the one that plays it first. Yep.
Yeah, but Arbuz played against it a lot, and he's a
we are the exactly. Tavo is not in this tournament, so he cannot defend his own deck. So it is the Arbuz deck.
It is officially the Arbuz deck.
Yep. 5 farm lizard pressure.
There it is.
Oh, he queued up his 6 farm first. It's gonna be different.
I think it's definitely gonna be a little bit off too.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
Alright. So, big open map here for both sides, but AVUltima does have most of the mills on
Arbuz's base is incredibly secure, honestly. He's gonna change it up.
Probably no way for AVUltima to attack into it unless he gets his pigeons out fast.
Arbuz feels really safe, so he just goes for 8 farms. But the food timing's gonna be pretty similar at this point. And AV can get all of the bases he wants, really. And Arbuz can only build so many hidden warrens, so we'll have to see.
I don't think it's not gonna be easy for him to sneak out.
It's Fox
well, okay, I say that, and then he just builds a tier 3 immediately.
We have 8 farm Fox first. This could be interesting, to say the least.
Oh, he's just blocking off now. He has the machine gun nest.
If AV goes ferrets right now, it does look like he's gonna go lizards instead. Yeah. Probably the ferrets would probably take too long to kill the warren, and then you don't want to have ferrets against the
think just having lizards is a pretty good idea.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Oh,
I like it from AV. He's gonna snipe the warren from the low ground. And Arbuz does not have any units.
There it is.
He does not have any units.
Well, the pigs
50 food. That's 110. Gone for Arbuz, who has 300 food right now. So what does AV do? Build ferrets, please. This is pretty tense now.
Alright,
okay, there come the ferrets.
Oh my gosh, Arbuz. Look at all that. He's gonna be rebuilding the fox. He's going for the cheese plays right now, it looks like.
He's gonna do it again. You can kill this as well.
Turret though. I said target
just one
first.
turret. Yeah, Arbuz is forced to sell it, so this turret's dead.
Fox. Buy turret, buy 60 food.
And yeah, now Arbuz is going heavily into these turrets.
He wants that fox.
Little does he know.
He is so adamant about that fox. And the ferret.
More pigeons, and the ferret is going to be on the way soon.
Arbuz sees a tier 2 and is probably thinking, oh crap, that's a ferret. That has to be a ferret. Yep, there it is.
Alright, here it comes.
So are we ever going to see a fox play? Ever?
Probably not in this game. Arbuz is trying to draw fire with his lizards, but
man with pigeon vision. Pigeon vision for the win!
It's gonna get artillery up to defend this warren. Okay.
This could be enough.
But against double ferrets soon? I am not sure.
The The food situation though for Arbuz won't be looking good though in about a minute and 20 seconds.
Well, does look like he's gonna get his fox up. That's something.
But the problem is that how do you defend that fox? Like, do you just... At this point, all Arbuz can do is really stick that fox on the high ground and hope that AVUltima attacks up into it.
It's gonna be close if he starts poking onto this. He's drawing fire with his commander.
He's trying, but it's not gonna be enough.
No, that's a dead. Boom. The artillery's up, but...
He has the artillery at least, I guess, but it's kind of out of position here. And the problem, again, Arbuz has no expansion. He is stuck. He has bottlenecked himself into the side of the map. That's game.
And that's it. If he takes game 1. Off the back of an interesting map and a very greedy fox first.
I feel like Arbuz should have kept building lizards first, then, like, all that pressure, he could build a fox a lot more sneakily. Here, he just boldly went fox first, got it out immediately. It makes me wonder what Arbuz is trying to do. Same decks, both sides, here we go! Salty run back begins. Game number 2.
I believe AV is doing the same deck.
Yeah, both sides, yeah, they're both doing the same deck.
Yep.
No difference.
Different map though, so definitely gonna see.
This map is probably harder for Arbuz actually. He's on the low ground against AVUltima's high ground. So AVUltima actually doesn't need pigeons first.
It's a better map for the lizard pressure though, so we'll see if either player goes for it.
Now, well, you say that, but there's a lot of water around the area, so again, there's only one pathway in between their bases. That's
true. They can still come from the south or from the east of us. The east arm is pretty... The east arm is very vulnerable.
Longest wraparound. What if AV decides to do that?
That's not a good map for AV's lizard.
He can't. There's only one entrance to Arbuz's side. Not too many surprises that Arbuz would do. Actually, AV goes for single lizard warren, looks like. Arbuz also not going to go for pressure either. Side's just going to pretend it's an 8-farm lizard.
Pretty much.
That's what they've mutually agreed to.
That's what often ends up happening. If you don't surprise your opponent with the early lizards, then kind of what ends up happening. Alright. We're adding in lizards and AV going for the toads. So if AV can use these toads effectively, can definitely get the upper hand here. But as we've seen from Arbuz in his first series, he's really good with keeping his lizards safe against enemy toads. AV saving up quite a bit of food here. Don't know what his play is.
Building a bunch of tier 2s. Oh, bunch of toads.
Oh, he's trying to hide toads. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, this MG nest is coming up, so if the toads stream in one by one, the MG can kill a lot of them. But I think this can work. There is a road, actually.
They are also going to be grouped up, though, especially since AV built them all at the same time. They will spawn pretty...
There's a road leading up to that MG, which I think if AV goes along that road, this could come into play massively. Arbuz saving up. Okay, he's going for the RT now, but the toads are going to come out first. So...
Alright, here we go. Don't attack into this, Arbuz! The toad's just coming in from behind. He sees the toads and immediately...
Yeah, he's going to go across this road.
Oh! Isn't it
but
enough?
It's not good enough.
Oh, he was able to distract the toad explosions away to his lizards, saves his buildings, and the arty will be up, and now Arbuz has map control.
Well, he secures himself one base. AV has a base in the back, which is incredibly safe, which I haven't talked about yet. And then he has another fairly safe base.
And Arbuz is going for another attack once again. AV not in the area here, and Arbuz going to take out some of these lizards pretty easily here.
Yeah,
nothing that AV can do about it.
A nice little win.
With that, oh my gosh, that graph is not looking good for AV. So much value just from that RD alone, making things terrible. Otherwise, it would be pretty even.
Is AV going to try and break through this?
How do you break through that?
He sold his toads, and he sold a bunch of toads and went for lizards instead.
Why
I
Arbuz
think it's a mistake.
Arbuz is going straight into an owl. No, Fox.
Oh, I was going to go wrap around with lizards. Okay.
Ooh. This could be very big for
this
AV.
Could work out. Arbuz hasn't scouted it yet.
They got the farms.
Oh, he's that lizard, so he knows something is up. gonna try and kill the mill.
Enough?
It's not gonna
is
work.
it enough? It's not enough. There's no way it's enough.
Nope.
It's gone.
He killed one farm. Which
Oh,
is
the
not worth
toads.
it.
The toads!
Nope. He
Not
kills
the
one
toads!
genus. Nope. And now Arbuz can just run over
Yeah, AV has nothing to defend.
everything.
There's 3 lizards against 9 lizards. And some
1, 2,
toads.
3 farms.
Toads. Toads are defending.
Maybe he lost 3 farms and Arbuz has a base and an artillery cannon defending it, and he has a fox on the way soon, so
He's trying.
this is probably
Oh,
the
that's
game. Yep,
He
if he
calls it.
recognizes it.
Doesn't want to fight into this. Calls a nice early GG
Alright.
here. Now the series tied up 1-1.
Into a best of
Immediately
3.
we go into the lobby. Okay. Okay.
No waiting around.
They know what they want to play.
Pretty much.
Alright. So what's the strategy against the Tavalabo ArbuzBudesh deck?
I think Dexdog so far had the strongest showing. Or you wait for Arbuz to do something silly like exposed tier 3 first. Can't rely on that every game. Now this is a lizard map for Arbuz.
Oh, for both sides. Both sides have taken slaughter lizard decks.
Yep.
And most likely a standoff for both sides. This map looks very familiar. I feel like I've played on this map before.
It's a one of these familiar maps, but it's because it doesn't have too many features.
I recognize the high ground on the south side of the map. That's very common.
Yeah, you get these things quite often. But we have 5 farm lizards
Oh boy.
against 6 farm lizards.
Who would have known 5 farm lizards again? What a surprise.
Kind of delayed his production, but we'll see. I think there's definitely potential on this map to
Well, I mean, you
pick
see,
something off.
AVUltima is only doing it in response to Arbuz doing. Arbuz
Obviously.
is always initiating it, so
Yeah.
I feel like AV just wants to go straight 8 farm.
5 farm lizard just forces a reaction from your opponent. And if
Oh,
they
like-
don't react, you can secure an advantage. If they do react, it's still kind of an
It
even
evens
game.
out. nothing much coming out. Sides just completely even on the charts right now. It's going to be waiting for them to decide who makes the first move here. Both sides scouting out their opponents, trying to find out what to do next. Lizards and like, okay, maybe build more lizards.
AV is ahead by 15 food. But his army is going to be a little bit later. He can build tier 2 if he wants, but he's going to go for toads.
Straight into one of toads, followed by lizards here. So definitely going to try to stave off that lizard pressure as much as possible here. Arbuz. These the tier 1s probably won't know what they're toads yet. Ooh! EV. This.
It's an early mill, which he will have.
60
Oh, he's trying to.
food.
What is he trying to do here?
What?
That seems forfeit. Can't go.
60 food gone.
Oof! Okay, he
well,
sells
okay,
it
now
just
it's
about.
only 36 food. It's okay.
But he had a 15 food lead, so now he only lost about, what is that, 21.
Okay.
But now...
Oh, the toads coming in right now. They do nice explosions here to Arbuz's army, and the reinforcements coming in from AVUltima's side, and
Good
there's
win
no
for
way
AV.
Arbuz can fight it.
Good win for AV.
Arbuz does have the 2 machine gun nests though, so he is going to be
But
able to
they're
defend
not
pretty nice.
together.
Oh! Does Arbuz see it? Does Arbuz see it? You see something?
Yes.
The lizards
He's
are going!
noticing the lizard.
Here we go!
Did
One
he
farm
pick off
gone.
One farm, run away. Okay, this is good. He might lose a lizard here.
Might lose all of his
Just
lizards.
one.
He's
Okay,
no
AV
lizard.
just decides to trade at this point. Not the greatest
Whoa.
trade.
Trade,
Killing
you
a
say.
farm, yeah, not exactly a trade. Position was awkward. But killing a farm is kind of worth it.
I'm just trying to delay Arbuz's economy as much as possible to prevent him from getting his tier 3 machine room. AVUltima gonna go straight into Falcons.
I don't
Into
agree
increase-
with the Falcons.
Wants to increase his firepower most likely.
I think
I
you
mean, he
have to
probably
go-
should have gone ferrets maybe, just to
Yes.
just. But too late to say. And that already is now building for ArbuzBudesh, so he's not really afraid of the pressure coming out from AV's lizard.
Getting
wants
an
to secure
advanced
the lane.
warning MG nest as well, that's good. I mean, AV is just gonna go for brute forcing the lizards it look like.
You know, it's a good strategy, honestly. Having the numbers is
Yeah,
Both
having
sides,
like overwhelming lizard advantage is good. But I guess once he deals with the MG nest, the Falcon can eventually, theoretically, kill the artillery. But
the artillery is up now, though, so attacking into Arbuz's side is going to be a little bit trickier for AV.
okay, Arbuz is going to spend 120 foods on that wraparound, yeah. Which is a win for AV. Oh, never mind, he's going to try and go into it.
He's just going to kill it.
Oh,
and he just goes for the high ground. It doesn't react at all whatsoever, so it was rendered useless. He also grabs the millage from the north side, now making his way onto the farms of the expansion.
Yeah, just ignoring the artillery.
Arbuz trying to defend. He has the artillery in range as well. And going for the farm once again, though, his lizard's just wrapping ways around, and the farms are gone. The artillery not doing that much.
Trying to take it out with his Falcons.
And that mill is going to build up, and they're going to heal up the lizards. The Falcons are just doing damage to the mill. Hey, he has outplayed this artillery placement so well.
There's a fox on the way for Arbuz. But yeah, and he's just gonna ignore everything.
Building.
And he has 18 lizards.
Yes, he's floating 140 foot right now. He's trying to decide what he needs to do, but he needs to save it for reinforcements here. The artillery is gone. It's just been completely surrounded. The lizards are gone as well. This next turn is going to be next on the list for AVUltima, and that's going to be game. Oh, Arbuz trying to defend the north side of the map, but unfortunately the high ground was there for AVUltima to just swoop on in and take control. And the positioning,
nice way of using the map from AV.
The positioning of that artillery just not good enough for Arbuz to defend. That is very sad for Arbuz, honestly. He had a really nice defense, and now we're going into a game 4 right now. AVUltima up 2-1 against Arbuz, potentially upsetting the king of the last tournament, April Assault. This is go time for Arbuz, and he's going to stick with the same deck.
AV putting on a little bit of a show match on how to deal with artillery.
Like, hey guys, I'm back!
Yeah.
I won one of these a long time ago, you know. I'm still good at this game.
So he wants us to believe. Alright, so we will have 6 farms from AV. Arbuz is going to go for 5 farm lizards.
Alright, as usual.
It's scouted though.
AV gonna dig back, build his own warren, and there it is.
There's a little bit of a back door, so depending on Arbuz's angle of attack.
Oh, wait. The Ultima's not responding.
AV. It's gonna be tricky.
Hope you have the food, AV. He is gonna
build lizards now. But by the time he has 1 lizard, Arbuz will have 3.
Yep, and there we go, AV. Have his double warren up. Is it going to be fast enough? Arbuz trying to make his way in. Trying to see if he can snipe out a pig. The focus fire coming in from AVUltima. Going to take out one of the lizards first.
Oh!
And takes out the second lizard as well! Oh!
The pig
focus fire!
Not quite there from Arbuz. That's unfortunate. You could have had that. This is like a small control mistake. Now, AV is going to have double lizard production, whereas Arbuz only has 1 at the moment. So there is like another small window that AV could exploit if he recognizes this. It's gonna have 5 lizards now. It's gonna add in some more.
He just figured out the timing that Arbuz likes to attack with his 5 lizard rush, and just outplayed it pretty darn well. Now he's gonna go for the attack. He knows that Arbuz does not have the units quite yet, and here we go, trying to attack into it and not working out well.
Ooh, 1 more. Oh no! It hit the other one. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I think that was a weird. Was AV focus firing?
He was focus firing the warren. If he had gotten that warren, that would have been a huge win. But right now he has to hold this counterattack.
Here we go. Got coming in right now. Focus fire down the lizards. Save the farms.
Again!
Save the farms.
On 1 HP.
Oh my gosh! Both sides just trying to attack each other.
Very volatile.
Definitely feeling the pressure coming out from Arbuz though. He has to be very careful with these attacks, and both sides defending this off pretty well. But it's all going AV's way right now. He already has his 4th lizard warren up right now. Arbuz immediately decides to go straight into the Artie, so he's losing a lot of tempo here with that.
This is risky.
And he scouts it out. There it is. He knows the Artie is coming, although 6 more seconds spared, so this Artie might actually be able to come up first.
Yeah, AV is bloating a lot of food right now. I think Arbuz's play is just to rely on this defense for a while.
Falcon is coming out for AVUltima. He sees the artillery, decides to go straight to Falcon to counter it. Arbuz cannot do anything else really. He's relying so much on his
defensive position up. so there's not much AV can do here. Arbuz can also get an expansion if he wants. Artillery is so imposing.
Time for AV to maybe think about his economy?
Yeah. All unless he wants to exploit this tier 3 artillery investment.
It is going
but
to be...
it's tricky.
Wants to build it elsewhere maybe, or... Oh, he's waiting for his units to build up first, that's...
Yeah, AV is just going very heavily into lizards. Let's get rid of base. So I think there is a window of opportunity. If he can bait out the artillery shots, then run in his lizards.
He can attack his lizards.
Arbuz only has 12 lizards. Yeah, if he goes south, but the...
Oh,
look,
no,
he already
he's attacking straight uphill! What are you doing, AV?
Ouch.
You lost everything!
That's artillery for you. That's why you pick artillery, so that's gonna tie up the series 2-2.
AV, why did you do that?
Maybe underestimating the range of the artillery. But that is, yeah. That's why you don't run uphill into artillery.
Why did you do that, AV? Oh my god. That should have been AV's win, honestly. Like, most of the. Oh my god, I cannot believe that happened.
It's the destruction of 18 lizards in about 5 seconds.
That was not even 5. That was like 2 seconds. The artillery just crushed everything. Oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't something you want to attack into. Like, artillery on high ground with an army, with pigs. Like, you don't want to do that.
There was no reason for AV to go into the attack either because...
He was trying to go around, I think.
You know what? That's the past.
There was no going around.
That's the past.
Let's focus on what matters. It's the actual game.
Alright, no uphill advantage for Arbuz this time here, so... AVUltima can rest a little bit easily and be on the lookout for that 5-farm lizard. He's been dealing with that part of the game pretty well, but...
Right, so here's how the game's gonna go. Arbuz is gonna go 5-farm lizards, AV is gonna go 6-farm lizards. AV is not gonna lose anything because his base is pretty good. Then Arbuz is going to place an artillery and an MG nest on the high ground just to the north of his base, and then he's gonna expand behind it and get a fox. And we'll see if AV can beat that. So far, I'm 100%
what if
accurate.
Arbuz decides to rush the fox first? He has a lot of room to grow to build it.
He lost the first game with that, so I don't think he's gonna do it again. He could technically hide it. Like, he has a okay hiding spot for it, but his base is like far too exposed to try and hold when he has Fox invested.
Well, in the meantime, both sides just gonna get their early Lizard Warrens up right now. Arbuz playing the same way as usual, so...
Oh, look! Okay, he's gonna check up here.
He
doesn't have the food for it right now, but he could eventually. He's thinking about it.
He'll eventually do it. Look. I'll bet you some amount of money that he will build box up there.
Oh yeah, somewhat likely. He's gonna try and pressure here. Ooh, AV is not in a position. That's a dead farm.
It's gonna be a farm denied.
Yeah, there's a dead farm.
Victory for ArbuzBudesh finally. But he's gonna lose his lizard. So
does lose out the lizard trade, but no, this is good for Arbuz. AV just wasn't quite there to defend that farm. Run up north to place a little bit more
diligent there. AV probably still feeling the effects of running up that artillery hill.
This is the strength of that 5-farm lizard pressure. You have that really fast, high DPS strike force. Alright. So I'm giving it about, I don't know, 30 seconds between now and when Arbuz builds. Okay, there comes the MG nest, there you go. And then it's going to be another MG nest. And then he's going to build an artillery. Whereas AV is massing up lizards.
He did usually before. He's sort of predicting what Arbuz is doing.
So the weakness in this kind of strategy that Arbuz is going for is you don't have AoE to deal with anything until you get that artillery up. So I think that might be AV's play where it recognizes this is going to be the artillery coming up, okay, and then it's going to add in another MG nest.
Letting pigeons into his arsenal, just trying to keep him sustained for his... But the artillery is not building. The machine gun nest is building. Yep.
Yeah, but now AV has like 15 lizards and pigeons, so I think there is a window he could go for, but he has to go like pretty much now. And as AV has pointed out, Arbuz is building an artillery just so AV can run into it. Here we go.
Oh, he's trying to pressure. He's trying to focus fire down the turret first and loses all of his lizards in the process.
That was not the play.
Oh dear.
That was not the play.
AV, why?
The artillery doesn't like put you in a very rough position, I feel like.
And the artillery's up. Oh
yeah,
dear.
It really puts you on a timer. Because it's like Butters and a Fox combined in one unit that's stationary.
Stationary boar. Alright, well, AVUltima build his own Fox right now. ArbuzBudesh also gets his own Fox in the field as well, so both sides probably have about around the same timings.
Yeah, the timing is very similar, but AV has the advantage of having pigeons. So if he has properly... Oh, okay.
Oh, he's wrapping around, but
it's
still in range. It's still in range.
Like,
it
this
also
hill
has
is
high
just
ground.
perfect for artillery.
Oh, gosh.
Also, did you note Arbuz's Fox placement? It's not on that hill.
Yeah, I know. He put it way behind.
Oh, he wants to secure it. Yeah, he wants to make sure AV can't go.
There's no reason for him to hide it because he already has the push out in the front, so AVUltima's not going to really care too much.
He's also building the same thing every single time, so there's no real reason to hide it. AV has 300 food, by the way. That's kind of annoying. What did he build? Oh, his Fox started building. Okay. Yeah, the Fox timing is nearly identical.
Both sides. We are going to see AVUltima just bulk up on lizards. Just this time, he needs to make sure not to run directly straight at the.
The kind of issue for AV is that Arbuz's economy timing is going to be better as well, and we're about 20 seconds from when food starts dropping low.
All right, here's a question though. Like, is this the time where AVUltima just has to play his Fox exceptionally?
I believe so, but against triple turret artillery, there is no way he can get to Arbuz's economy.
Walk around the map, pigeons and Fox, maybe get the range advantage against the opposing Fox.
I suppose he could kill some of the initial farms, but they're already almost.
Here we go! Fox is roaming out of the way! Is it in range? Not quite. He is going to get out there just in time before the shot fires.
There's a lot of road that can be exploited here, but it's like...
Both sides just be dancing around right now, so are going to be at a bit of a standoff here right now, but this is going to give room for Arbuz to build his owl now. His timing working as intended for himself right now, as AVUltima is still massing up his lizards. Actually, it's kind of supply blocked because of that.
But even having this many lizards, like technically he could overwhelm this position, but one volley, like one proper volley of artillery, and he's just going to get decimated.
I feel like he needs something, whether it's snakes or falcons, just something to just...
Well, if you give him like 3 minutes and allow him to build up this entire base and then 6 falcons, then yeah, sure. But by that time, Arbuz is gonna be able to match, right? He has a owl coming out in
build
just
double
about
owl
40 seconds.
It's 2 owls out, and that's
just
a lot
one
of
owl.
pressure. We'll probably get a second owl
I guess, yeah, he could get one, true.
He's in a
like,
good
how
position.
do you play a Fox into this? 3 MGness and an artillery on a high ground, like... If you have a Fox, you want to poke with it, and both players are like, I mean, I have a Fox, but I'll just have it sit back, you know?
So at this point, this becomes sort of like a waiting game for both sides, so we...
Yeah, and now Arbuz kills the commander, so he can get, you know, a few units picked up here.
Oh, the Fox does get hit, though, so Arbuz has to retreat for the time being, only gets a few lizards and pick off as a process. And
Owl is up, and now the Fox becomes a lot less effective, because there's going to be that screen of... What's his face? It's gonna be... Yeah, there's a screen of mice, there you go. And there is the second owl, you called it.
Yep.
Yeah, AV is gonna go for the economy here.
Arbuz also getting his own falcons as well.
AV is gonna go for more falcons, so yeah.
He needs it. He needs firepower, like just to stave off pressure against double owl. But Arbuz is all the time in the world. Now we have to think about what happens when it gets to the late game. How is starvation gonna figure into this? Because both sides are not gonna budge an inch because of this.
Yeah, it's basically a 3-base game. Arbuz can get a 4th.
Fox, get out of there! Oh, Arbuz just trying to bait out a reaction from AVUltima. Not gonna get it though. He is gonna back up, and Arbuz, his second owl got slightly delayed too. So no aggressive timings coming out of him just yet.
There is a possibility for AV to go like 8 falcons. And if Arbuz goes into owls...
Thinking about it. He has 6 falcons currently on the way.
But no, Arbuz is like, this is a transition, right? You get a strong defensive position. Well, first you get lizards to secure map pressure. Then you get a strong defensive position so you can get some economy rolling. You get a Fox out to go harass and like force your opponent a bit defensive.
Arbuz is going to be pushed back though. Those mice were taken care of pretty fast.
Then you get the owl to get even more value, and then once you have those owls up, it's very scary for your opponent to attack into it, and then you get falcons behind it. And falcons are still probably the best late game unit once you have like 12 of them.
Alright, well, at the moment both sides, it's just a détente right now. This is game number 5 for both of them. The winner moves on to day 2 instantly, while the loser unfortunately has to fight one more match to make their way in. Seeing how losers bracket has been going, they've been fighting very well. They're learning a lot from their mistakes. They're getting the time to learn as well right now. So this is a big important match for both sides. And
yeah, this is Arbuz is going to take the lead.
Oh no! He's going to die! Oh, this is the chance for Arbuz! He's going to pour his way into the army right now. The lizard line is slowly fading. He needs to rescue at least his falcons and his fox right now.
And the fox,
oh, the fox is gone!
Holy crap.
Oh no!
That's it. All the T3 is still alive from Arbuz. So he can just wait for his mice to come back and then just do it again.
AVUltima has tried so hard here, but he's lost so much right now, and now the Fox for Arbuz can just freely pick off whatever he likes.
Yep. Now the Fox has free reign, picks off pigeons, picks off falcons, picks off everything. And once if he gets too far forward, he gets artilleried, and no one wants to get artilleried.
And Arbuz just taking advantage, his plan working the way he wanted to finally in game number 5.
All these mice just streaming in, killing pigs, killing lizards.
This is hell. This is hell on
8
earth.
falcons from Arbuz just raining down death and destruction. And yeah, that's gonna be it.
Arbuz just getting his timing down to pat. AVUltima unable to do anything, and with that, Arbuz secures his day 2 pass into the semifinals tomorrow, while AVUltima unfortunately has to go through one more game if he wants to make it into day 2. Look at that value. There's AVUltima always constantly behind in that game.
Yep, that's the once you trade into that defensive position, it just gets so rough. So you can't go back.
With that, we go to our next match. Chip in space, waiting for his game. I'm pretty sure AV is like hitting himself right now for that game number 4. That again should have been his.
Yes.